in the first level, you learn how to scan the human energy system.
Yep. Well, what would you say to the, I guess you've got plenty of evidence, but what would you say to people that are sort of like, oh, what's this energy thing? You know, how do you, you know, I don't particularly believe it.
Yes.
How do you explain it to people that are sort of on that side of things?
All right. Scientists validate the existence of this energy field or energy body, which is continuously receiving energy and transmitting energy. Do you not feel good when you're in the presence of someone who is very calm and happy?
You do.
Those are the vibes which are transmitted by that person's energy body into your energy body. Likewise, if you're in the presence of someone who's sad and angry, those vibrations transfer to your energy body and cause you to become a little sad and angry also. Basically, we are electrical fields transmitting and receiving energy. And this whole business of subtle energies is becoming very, very interesting. People are becoming aware of the fact that this energy body can be manipulated, can be strengthened, rebalanced, readjusted. For instance, now on the screen you will see the energy body of a person that is contaminated. This energy body gets contaminated by stress. It gets contaminated through interactions with people. If you're in a dirty environment, it gets contaminated. And we contaminate our energy bodies through our own negative thoughts and negative emotions.
Yeah.
And I'd like to tell you about one of our students who had such a contaminated energy field. She came into the course. She was from New Zealand. I had gone to New Zealand to teach. And this girl told me afterwards that before she came into the course, she was mentally so disturbed that the doctor was considering putting her into the mental unit of the hospital.
Gee, that's
but
pretty
she,
serious.
yes, but she decided to come for the basic pranic healing course. And during that weekend, during the practice sessions, her energy body was cleansed and energized. And she transformed. You literally have to experience this miracle in yourself and observe it in others over one weekend. She wrote me a long letter afterwards and said she was smiling all the time and she was busy helping other people to readjust their energy fields.
See, that's a significant change from one point of view, sort of going to a mental institution to being happy and joyous and sharing that.
That's right. So
Significant change.
this cause of all disease or dis-ease lies in our energy fields. We clean up the energy field. Within 7 minutes, you can de-stress a person. We had our stall at the Mind Body Spirit Festival last June. We were doing about 30 people every hour. And even in that noisy environment, they were de-stressing and feeling very relaxed within 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, what we're going to do now, Hazel, is we're going to go to a quick break, and after the break we're actually going to talk about the process of strengthening this energy body. So stay tuned for more Pathways. We're speaking to Dr. Hazel Warhda, and we're back really soon. And welcome back to Pathways. I'm speaking with Dr. Hazel Warhda, and we're talking about the subject of holistic wealth. Now, if you missed before the break, you missed some good information. We talked all about energy bodies and things like that. But now what we're going to talk about, Hazel, is how do we actually go about strengthening the energy body? Because we talked about the vulnerabilities or imbalances, but how do we go about strengthening it?
Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui is a scientist, and he has validated his techniques so that they produce consistent results. These techniques are to clean and energize and rebalance the energy body. At the physical level, if you have a minor burn and you cleanse the energy field around the burn, there is no pain and no blistering.
Okay.
If you are experiencing a nosebleed, if you cleanse the energy field around the nose and energize it, the bleeding stops instantly, as it did for Cheryl, one of our pranic healers, when she was out shopping with one of her daughters who had a nosebleed. At the psychological level, as I mentioned about the girl who came to New Zealand for the course, we create contamination through what we think, what we feel, and what we do. And so her depression came from within her as well as from external circumstances which contaminated her energy field. And I'd like to use some of the research of Dr. Masaru Emoto, a Japanese scientist, who has crystallized water and showed the effects under the microscope, the effects of sound, prayer, music, and the written word. And on this first slide, which you will be viewing, it is of a water sample which has been exposed to the music of O Holy Night.
Okay.
In the next slide, we see the effect of heavy metal music on the water, and you will notice the water has become murky and has lost its beautiful crystalline structure. In the next slide, there is the label "You Fool" on the water bottle, and the water, you will notice, has become murky and ugly looking. And on another bottle he put the label of the Japanese sun goddess, and the water crystals became very beautiful.
So just in these little experiments that he's done, he's just got bottles of water and put labels with words on them, and it's actually had an effect on the...
That's right, which shows that a vibration has the ability to alter matter. Now, this research is crucial because 70% of our bodies and 70% of the planet is water. So what we think and feel and do has a direct effect on our well-being. And this research supports the methodology of Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui, because when we cleanse and energize the human energy field, it alters it, it adjusts it, it makes it strong, and our personal power resides in our chakras and energy body. The size of the chakras, the quality of energy there, its brightness, its spark determines the degree to which you can create this holistic wealth.
It's very different because there's a lot of the mind sciences who are going into the mind and having a look at, or they're investigating the past. And seeing what problems in the past there are. This sounds very much like it's in the now.
It is.
You work on the body now, the energy body now.
That's right. Because if a label on a bottle can change the water crystals, how much more powerful is this system when we are projecting energy with focused intention and directed thought? And that is why within 5 to 7 minutes we are able to de-stress a person, because we have altered the structure of the water in their bodies and created beauty within them.
So there's more vibrancy there.
Yes.